Well, are you tired of living with pain? I got chiropractor Dr. Dennis Spurgin here to help and give us some insight on what we can do. How are you?
Wonderful.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes. A new guest, a new face.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, we're talking about important stuff. How important is it for healthcare practitioners to work together with chiropractics and everything? Tell me about that.
Well, that's one of the reasons they've started this Desert Doctors, is to try to get the independent doctors of all specialties together, so that when you got a problem, you can call them.
That's simple, one-stop shop.
Yes.
So your wheelhouse is chiropractics.
You got it.
Okay, so for those I've been to a chiropractor, but for those who have not, is the process painful?
I don't believe in painful chiropractic, so I try to be as gentle as possible. I use more finesse than strength.
More finesse than strength, I like that. Yeah. So is it true that once a person goes to a chiropractor, they're hooked?
Well, two things on that. First of all, my theory of chiropractic is you get people better and then you teach them how to take care of themselves. And in doing that, now they know when to come and when not to come. But there are people who just like to have chiropractic treatments. And that's okay, as long as what you're doing is making them better and more effective.
So these treatments, is this kind of like maintenance? Is that for lack of better words?
I don't like using the word maintenance because we're always treating something. You take most people with the wear and tear of life, you get things going on, and most people just ignore them. Well, in chiropractic, you don't try to ignore them, you try to address them early. And that's more what it's like.
I feel like a lot of us are conditioned to just think that we have to deal with back pain.
That's a real mistake.
Yeah.
Back pain is the #1 cost in Medicare, in Medicare and Medi-Cal and insurances. And if it's handled properly, it's inexpensive.
Yeah, that's actually my next question. So let's talk about that for a moment. Is chiropractic expensive?
Well, one of the problems with chiropractic right now is that reimbursements are low. So chiropractic is really quite cheap.
Really?
Really. It's
Folks, listen up. This is, mark his words.
Yeah. And I handle almost all insurances. If your insurance has chiropractic in it, you can probably get to me.
So what do you see as far as the biggest issue when it comes to back issues for folks? What do you see? What do you treat most?
Well, the biggest issue is that people are sedentary. I mean, they're not active and they're not taking care of themselves. So most of the problems, especially as people get older, is they're not active enough. So one of the things I try to teach people is how to be active, how to lubricate their joints. Their joints are made to move.
Yeah.
And if they're not moving, they're not lubricating. Even if you get degenerative arthritis or any kind of debilitating disease, if you are moving, everything works better. Now, on the other side of it, you have people who are younger that are hurting themselves either in athletics or in work or in their activities, or especially if they're weekend warriors.
Which there's a lot of those here in town, as we know.
It's important to keep busy all the time.
Yeah, body's in motion, right?
That's it.
Body's in motion, stay in motion. Well, I'm really glad you're here. You can find Dr. Dennis Spurgin in Palm Springs. Give him a call or email him at dspurgeondc@yahoo.com. Once again, dspurgeondc@yahoo.com. Again, big thanks to you for being here, Doc. And we'll see you in just a moment.
Thank you.